a nice sunny Sunday here in Shanghai. So we are out on the river again. We are taking a ferry across over to the East Bund cycle track about here, I think, and we're going to do the north section this time. We did the south section before. Okay, let's get across the river. Why is there two ferries? That is a good question, and I do not know the answer, William. Probably that's for when it's busier during the week, and then the ferries go backwards and forwards. At the moment, there's probably only one ferry running because it's a Sunday, but there's the other ferry, so I think you're wrong, Daddy. Why? Have a 4-year-old kid. Right, so if you watch the earlier videos, you'll recognise some of these. That's the power station of art. It was a power station, and then it got changed into an art gallery. And then there is the Mercedes Arena, which is used for music shows, etc. And I think it's got an ice rink in the basement. Yes, come on. Look, they're getting on already, look. So we didn't pick up any bikes yet, and thankfully there's a whole load of hire bikes here. These Alipay ones are relatively new. I've shown you before, but what you do with these is just simply scan the QR code with an app on your phone, and that unlocks the lock here, and then you're good to go. And it's around about a minimum of 1.5 RMB, and then I don't know what the rate is. It's kind of like 5 RMB an hour or something like that. There we go, that's the lock done. Simple as that. And this is a nice new one by the looks of it. So there we are on the cycle track, and there's jogging as well. And we've just climbed up, and there's the Ferry Dock just there, and it's springtime. We've got some nice blossom out. You can see that on the trees down there. So I think the overall length of this bike track is 45 kilometres. I actually don't think it's all open at the moment because there's a wall across the southern section which probably cuts it shorter. I think the available length at the moment is something like 25 kilometres, but I could be wrong. The Yangpu Bridge. That's the Yangpu. There's the super tools in the background. We'll probably get a lot closer to those as we go. There's some more blossom for you. Great. Look at that. He's a boy. That's the Marriott Hotel. There's the Shanghai Tower in the background. So we did about a kilometre, and we're stopping for a coffee. This is quite a nice place. There's people sat out. We've got the river in the background. There's actually a whole run of cafes along here. Quite pleasant on the riverside. There's another ferry, Yangpu Pier. But we're going to keep going. So this section is the Dongchang Riverside. Here we go, there's the Shanghai Tower. There's the next ferry stop, and we've gone up above it. That's Dongchang Road Pier. And the city tourist buses go from here as well. There's the Pearl Tower, just going behind the Shangri-La Hotel. Now this is a relatively new building. This is the MAP, the Museum of Art in Pudong, and personally, architecturally, I don't like it. It's got this weird box thing over there behind the trees. Passing by the classic bit of the Bund, you should be able to see the Peace Hotel just over there, but I need to concentrate on here as well. Quite busy. There's some boats set up for excursions on the river with balloons, etc., maybe for weddings or birthdays. Off he goes again. I think these are old kind of dock areas here. So this is some old warehouse. So, is it a hotel? Is it a restaurant? No, it's a children's hospital. Okay, so we're coming to quite close to the northernmost end of the cycle track. We've got quite a lot of construction work going on over there. Of course we do, it's Shanghai. You can see some dock cranes coming up in the distance, and I think the end is underneath that that bridge that's up ahead. I'll have to look up the bridge name later. So we're just going through some old industrial building here. I guess it's warehouses from the docks. There's some more disused crane, and it's the Yangpu. It's the Yangpu Bridge coming up in the distance, which is signalling the end of the cycle track to the north. William, that's it. There we go. Look, there's some silos. Probably grain silos or some other loose material. I think that's service centre number 1. Up here, William. Is it? Oh, is that the ferry? Aha, we're here. And there we have service station number 1, right at the beginning of the track here. Right, let's go and get that ferry. So I don't know what these things are, but I've seen several of them. They've got numbers on as well, so that's number 1. I definitely saw numbers 2 and 3 earlier on. So I think that might be it. That's the end of it. There's the bridge, and it loops back round to the ferry here. So to finish with the bike, just manually close that lock, beep beep, and then that's done. Right, so now we go off over to the ferry. Look, here's the Xiepu ferry. My hands are full. Let's hope we can get it. Okay, we can calm down. Or maybe not. Good, we made it. Just right underneath the bridge. shot back into town. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic on the river up here. There was a little bit of debate from the previous video about the costs. There you can see them there, so it's indeed 2 for a person, 2.8 if you've got a bike, and 4 if it's a motorbike. Right, so that's the ferry that's got us back over to the west side, so we're kind of on the west bank, quite north in the city. And I hope you enjoyed that video showing the northern half of the Shanghai East Bund cycle path, and hope you join me on the next one. Bye bye.